everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly. A very happy Wednesday out there to everybody tuning in today. Monthly favorites. I do my monthly favorites a little bit different here on my channel. I sit down in front of everything that I own and I pick and choose what is my favorite. If I were to get ready for the day, not on camera, just in my everyday life, and I had the time to sit down and indulge in what I have, what is it that I would be grabbing? So that's kind of how I structure my things. Some of them are new to my collection. Some of them are not. Some of them have been favorites for the past couple months. Because they're just that good. So if you're curious, I have a full thing of coffee here. So grab your coffee. Let's put some makeup on. Okay, first thing is first, I've been super busy this past month, and I do want to share something that has game changer for me a little bit. But I do want to talk about favorites. I do all things beauty. Once in a while, I'll throw in skincare and hair care. Just not that often because I don't switch things up, and skincare takes a while to become a favorite, I guess. But I have a new favorite dry shampoo. I grabbed this. It was earlier in the month, and I still have some of my old spray left, and I haven't been reaching for it like at all. And I do like this one. I like the other one. It's a charcoal, but this one is coconut, and I love everything coconut. So this is the Hask long-lasting oil absorption dry shampoo right here. I have fine hair, and even though some days my hair falls out sporadically because of health issues. So sometimes my hair is not as thick as I'd like it to be. And like I said, I've been really, really busy. So fast hair and second day hair, because sometimes taking the shower and then making my hair not frizzy and look presentable is a lot of work. So I just shower, and like I have my hair like up in one of those turby twisty towel kind of things, so I don't get my hair wet. But anyways, long explanation. My coffee has not kicked in, but yet it's kicked in. I talk a lot. Anyways, I thought I would do my hair because I got these. I was late night shopping on Amazon. You know how you do those things? But anyways, I was searching for easy hair things, or is that what hair bun clips is what I was searching, and I found these. It came in a set of 2. They're hair forks. They look like a fork. They are metal. They had a silver pair and then a gold pair, which I don't know what happened, but I have daughters that love them. So I'm assuming they're upstairs in their little caboodles. So I have 1 pair left for myself. But I've really been loving these, and I have shorter hair. I mean, obviously, so I've been really loving these, especially for second day hair. Actually, I wear them for first day hair just because it's really quick and easy, and it's super cute. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and spray this. It does do a white cast if you have darker hair like I do. I don't mind it, to be very honest. But I just grab a couple sections and give a little spray. Make sure to get my hairline because my hairline gets quite oily. And then I just kind of let it sit there. It will change its color and whatnot. I love the way this stuff smells in my hair. I know a lot of people don't like this, but I think it's just fun. I don't know, because it only lasts a couple minutes, but anyways. When it is, I use just my fingertips, and I try not to irritate my scalp as too much, because that does kind of create oils. So I just kind of shake my hair a little bit just to get rid of the white cast and work it in. It basically just kind of shakes it down into the hair. I will say I don't dye my hair, and I do have grays, whites, whichever, sometimes they look really white and silver, but I will say it sometimes makes them very much so there, but okay. It really does give me a good body, and it also helps control the oils, It's a mess. I'm not really trying to mess with it too much because I'm just going to put these hair forks in. But anyways, this is my second day here, like I said. So I got some dry shampoo in here, so my head's not going to be like insane. So next what I do is I use my fingers and, what is this, like an inch? Just about an inch above where my ear is. I take my hair and I kind of just comb it back loosely. I try to keep my part right here, and then I use these small the clear elastics. I also get these on Amazon because I don't know that I buy the same ones all the time. I have, like I said, I have 3 little girls, so we are always using these, and I try to turn a little bit, but I don't tie it right here real tight, although you could, because this is really cute and I've done it. But to use these hair forks, I almost tie it as far towards the end as I can, without all of it falling out. And it kind of creates a loose hair thing here. And I am gonna do this. I am gonna do more hair videos because I think they're helpful, especially for fast month. But anyways, I can do this super fast, but I'm talking through it and it's early in the morning. And I'm chatty. But anyways, I'm going to turn in my chair. What I do is I take and twist it underneath so that I hide that band. And then I take this hair fork. And if you've ever like done chopsticks, or it was really cool to keep an extra pencil in your hair. Anyways, same concept. So you take this, and I do, so the curve is like this. We base it off my forehead. Okay, and then I go in, grab the hair, keep holding it, because then I'm going to take the second one, and on the opposite side, same thing. And this one, it is tight when you flip it. And you just kind of wiggle it in there without stabbing your head in the scalp. I will say, if you're not used to doing those, it takes some practice. But anyways, it is quite tight, and I don't like that tightness. But you can just kind of lift them a little bit, pull on your hair a little bit. But then it creates this half up, I'm put together, but not really. And I love the little hair details. I thought it would be really cute to glue some rhinestones or something on there. You know, for a fancier updo or something. But anyways, this is how I've been wearing my hair almost every day, just because it's cute. Great for second day hair, but it's just, again, with it I'm put together, but I mean, it really didn't take me any time. Okay, so one more thing I want to talk about that is not makeup related, but I have been absolutely loving it. This is new to me. This is found the Green Coffee Gel Eye Cream. It says it smooths, brightens, and depuffs. I found this at Walmart when we were on vacation. It's not at my local Walmart, so I will have to order online. I like this. This is at the $10 price point, so it's on the affordable, it's on the drugstore side, I guess, of skincare. Eye creams tend to be pretty pricey. This I have been reaching for over my Exuviant eye depuffer. And actually, I have been loving this for hydration. I love this. If I know I'm not going to put my makeup on for a while, I'll do 2 layers of this, it's great. So it's like a little mini eye mask. This is almost half gone, so I'm going to have to make an order soon because I just love this. It wears really exceptional underneath my makeup. I don't use it at night because I use like the heavier eye creams that don't work well underneath my makeup. So, but I do wear this like 2 layers of this, and it's fantastic. I think it does a great job of eye depuffing, and the hydration is really what I go for. It's hard for me to find things that work well underneath my eye that actually do hydrate, but don't like mess with the concealer or makeup, whatever I'm using, and that 2 thumbs up. I really, really like it. So I did want to give that a mention. Something else I had picked up on our trip was the Found 24 Karat Gold Primer. I have put a dent in this. I love this. I think this is, it says that it has 24 karat gold, hyaluronic acid. There's other things back here that I have a really hard time reading the fine print against the gold flecks in here, but it's got some really hydrating ingredients in here. I really, really do like this. Do I think it does anything? I think it definitely hydrates. I have reached for this over my pearlies. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. I love my pearlies. I love my, actually I don't think I used, I don't know, I can't even remember the last time I used my Touch of Silk Canvas, because I reached for this so much, and I'm going in with another half pump, but I just love the way it feels. It soaks in, like right now, it's a little tacky. So if you have something that needs, if you're using a foundation that needs a grip, go ahead and apply it right away. But the one I'm using, it doesn't need a grip, so I'm going to let this sit for a minute and soak in, and it'll be fine. So I love the versatility of it, I guess. Oh, I've had such amazing makeup days because of this. And I know it's because of this, because I've used other primers, and I'm like, yeah, it's okay. But I missed this one. Okay, and I did start to do my makeup a little bit different, and I am a fan of this concealer. It is thick. I'm not a fan of thick full coverage concealer, but I wasn't going to put this in here, but since I've gotten it, and not because I'm trying it out, but because I genuinely like it over what I usually do, this is the Covergirl Trueblend Undercover Concealer right here. I have mine in the shade L400 Classic Ivory. I use this as concealer first. Typically. Sometimes I forget because it is somewhat new. And then I just hit the outside right here. And then any redness. 'Tis the season for redness. And then just to brighten up, since where I have redness is basically the center of my face. But anyways, just to be a little extra, yeah. And I do just use my sponge to kind of mostly bounce this in. I mean, I'm going to go over it with foundation here in a second. But just to bounce it in a little bit, because it does set on its own, and obviously I don't want those odd paint blobs. But I've been finding that it covers and conceals the darkness and discoloration that I have through my eye area, but it's not drying. I'm not sure where I'm going with this. But anyways, I like the effects that it does. It does what it says what it does. And it does it well enough for me to grab it again. And then, because I was thinking, was it Friday or Saturday when I used it, I was like, this kind of reminds me of L'Oreal, their Fresh Wear, Full Wear, or whatever it was, concealer. So I tried that one side by side, like one on each side, and the L'Oreal is more drying. So this one, while still pretty dry, is a little bit friendlier to my older under eye area. Anyways, foundation, what I want to reach for is the new one. So yes, it's new, and it's quite new, but it's what I want to wear. It's what I can get to work the fastest, the easiest, and I've really been enjoying it. This is the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. I have mine in the shade 710 here. I have just really been loving it, and I've just been putting it right on the sponge. Yeah, I can't gush about this foundation enough. It really does. The one thing I don't like is the smell. It does have a stronger smell to it, but it dissipates, so it doesn't stick around, but it gives me the exact coverage that I want. I did try this for the longest time because it is, I believe, aimed for a full coverage, and I'm not a full coverage person. I don't want full coverage. I'm okay with you seeing my imperfection, but I would just like them to be a little bit blurred away, not as prominent, I guess. But I do like this. I do have to pounce it in a little bit more, but that's just because pouncing it in, I make sure that it's not collecting or settling or grabbing anything too strongly. I do have to do 2 pumps. I have not had any issues with it breaking up. I will say, even on my very dry skin, it does warm up to the point where after about 8-9 hours, it does, I would say, go to like more of a luminous finish. And I do powder my face with this. Just, it doesn't fully set down on me, which I do like. And I think that's why it does wear so well and it doesn't crease on me, is because it doesn't fully set. I have to set it because it does still kind of hold on to a tackiness. And for myself, I do, again, because I have very dry skin, I do find that a more moisturizing primer does work really, really well with this. As of right now, I really, really like it. And I do just cover up right underneath up to my under eye. I cover that concealer. It still leaves, like, gives me the brightness, but it almost blends in. I'm not one that likes the super bright under eye. I feel like it ages me, but I do like, it's so hard to explain. I like a brighter under eye, but I don't want bright under eye. Wow, ages me so fast. But I like this one, and I don't set it under my eyes, but I set it all over, like, on my cheeks. It's still slightly tacky. I could probably get away with putting powder products on, but just to make myself feel better, I do powder. The powder I've been reaching for, this has been the year of powder discoveries for me, and I've really been enjoying this. And I'm gonna get closer just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, we are a lot closer, but I wanted to show you. You can still see all of my everything on my cheeks, the broken veins in here, the discoloration, the pinkness everywhere, but it looks like skin. It's so beautiful, but it is just a little tacky. So I take this powder right here that I also grabbed at the same time. This is the clean powder. It's supposed to minimize pores, and I do just take a giant fluffy brush. I just kind of do that, and then, okay, make sure we're focused. I just tap it on my cheeks, and it just blurs a little bit more. So I've really been enjoying this powder. Again, I have very dry skin, but a little bit goes a long way. I only go in there 3 times. Once for this cheek, basically the side of my face, and then once for my forehead, and once for this side of my face. It does just blur everything out. I like it. I do, or have put it underneath my eyes. I don't need to. But again, with a great powder, I have one powder I'm almost panned, and then I have 2 face powders that are almost panned, which super exciting. And I have been trying to use them, but when I use them, I'm like, man, I wish I would have used this one today. So yeah, it's a new product, but So while we're on the subject of new products, this has all been new. That's interesting. But anyways, I caved and got the Covergirl the ultra fine brow pencil, the one that everybody loves, and I can see why. I really do like this. I can still do my fast brows with this, but I think this is most comparable, I think, to the Wander Beauty, but I feel like the Wander Beauty is drying out super fast, and it's almost waxy now. So I don't know if I'm, like, super picky. Okay, let's finish the face really quick. I feel like my eyebrows are very dark right now. It's the paleness of my face. My favorite bronzer, it's not changed. I do still love this. This is the Nars Sun Diffusing bronzer, and I did get the new shade. Well, it's not new. It's new to me. I got the lighter shade Laguna right here, so I'm super happy to have this. Actually, let's talk about the brush. The brush is new. I did talk about this yesterday. I finally broke down and got one of these brushes. I thought was kind of gimmicky, but I really actually love it. And I've been kind of not happy with my bronzer brushes. But anyways, I just dip in here, always tap off on my wrist. But I like this one because I can use just the tip of it to kind of draw a little bit of a sharper, contour shadow kind of thing. I don't contour, but I like to kind of keep my bronzer above a certain point. But it also is flexible enough to kind of buff. I have, is it the contouring brush by e.l.f. It's almost too harsh, and I like the all-in-one. And this, I'm just using like the top half, and it still just, it buffs in my bronzer so nicely. And this, like around my hairline, I just use like the whole side of it. It goes so fast, and it's easy, and I love it. It picks up the right amount of product that I really enjoy. I love the way that this brush applies my bronzer, and it's not just this bronzer. I have tried other bronzers with this brush, and it's the brush. So I am finally found a bronzer brush, so I probably won't have a new bronzer brush for a long time, because I really love this one, because it carves, yet it buffs. I hope that makes sense. Like I like it to kind of have a little bit of shadow, and that's why I like the more neutral kind of bronzers, because then I can kind of contour, like fake contour. I don't even know if it's a word, but fake contour. But it also blends. So again, I don't have to reach for something else. So that really makes me happy, because it saves time. But I really do love this bronzer. But I also can just pinch, make sure I pinch it straight, but pinch it and then semi-contour my nose real quick. Just give it a little bit of straightness back out. Something I got back into the habit of doing, which is fun. There's nothing on the product, so then I'm just kind of blending in what was there. So it's like a semi, I'm not sure if that even makes sense, but anyways, still a favorite. That didn't change, so it's a favorite. My cheek products really did not change at all, because I am still in love with this. I got 2 new blushes again this month, and they're okay. Depending on what I'm going to do for the day, I love that I can go in here no matter what, and I know that they're going to be good, and I can custom every color. These 2 are, I use them every day. But today I think I want to go in with this peachy matte shade way down here, and the golden shade. Are they matte? Nope. They're not labeled, but I dip back and forth, tap off the excess, and then just go in, and oh, I love when I'm able, just whatever I'm feeling for the day. I love that. It's basically a one and done. I don't think I have any other blushes actually sitting on my favorites, in my favorites basket up here. And there goes my tummy. Starting to get hungry. But these blend out so nicely. I've used a couple different brushes, and I like the way they apply with everything. But in True Kelly fashion, we went a little overboard, so just with the sponge, I just tap over where we went a little too hard with the blush, and it tones it down. But I like that kind of, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's a great palette. I love that it gives me a sheen as well. So my favorite highlighter also has not changed. This is the Kevyn Aquanet Neo highlighter. And I did switch this. This is the setting brush. Who started using this that made me want to do this? I don't remember. I feel like everybody's all of a sudden switched to this brush for highlighting again. And I just go right across it and apply it to my cheeks. I feel like this one, it gives me the versatility to either build it up or keep it really, really natural. And I am in that mode of just the natural beauty right now. So I love this. I love this still. Okay, so let's talk eyes. I'm sitting here kind of stressed out because I still absolutely love the Lorac Luxe Diamond palette. It is a favorite, but what I've been reaching for, I've been testing kind of a lot, and when I get done testing it, I either like it or I love it or I don't, or make it work. I enjoy some items that are behind me. I don't enjoy some of them. And I think because I've had a couple that were very meh and a couple that actually, one palette actually made me cry and I did take it back already. I will say that. It's not there anymore. I should not cry over eyeshadow. So when I was emotional and I just needed something that made me feel good and everything, I've been reaching for something. It's kind of a duo. So I've been going for this kind of look when I wanted to. This is what I've reached. I've reached for this more than my Lorac Luxe Diamond. They are both Lorac though. Excuse me. I'm not getting emotional, I promise. I did part of the Luxe Diamond. These are the cream shadows. I have all 6 of them. I knew I was gonna end up with all 6 of them, but this one specifically is lace. I really, really like this one. Because of my nails, I can't dip in here, but you can just use your finger in here. That's fine. So I go in with kind of a dense fluffy brush here. And I just kind of pack it on there on my brush. And I place this all over the lid. These are fantastic for eye primers. In case you were kind of like hesitant, like I don't know if I should get these. I do take this somewhat in the crease. Mainly because this really just helps even out like the wrinkles and crinkles or whatever. But I love this as an all over lid color. It's just, it's so beautiful and everything, and it doesn't crease, it doesn't move. It is very sparkly, shimmery, whichever way you really want to look at it, but it stays this tone. No fallout ever. It doesn't move. It's very easy to come off. So it's not hard to come off. So this is beautiful. You could leave it like this, go about your day, put some mascara on, and you're good to go. But I want to always do more, in the palette that I've been reaching for over the Luxe Diamond is still Lorac, but it is the gold unzipped. I love this palette. And it is kind of near and dear to my heart because I did buy this for my anniversary trip and I did take it for my anniversary trip. Pan size in here is really cool. This I feel like is pretty neutral. This one leans slightly warm, but I love this palette. And I have had such amazing looks with this palette. I am going to go in to Unpredictable right here. And it's kind of like a fluffy but like pinched brush. I've used this a couple times this week, so it's fine. But I just pat this on the center of the lid right here, just to kind of give it a little bit of a different color gradient. But I mean, the pigment payoff is amazing, and it's not because there's like a shimmery underneath. It's just that good. And then I'm gonna go in down here to unwind very lightly. I will say very, very lightly because these are very, very pigmented. And then I'm going to kind of create a little bit of depth, like pretend depth, up into my unnatural crease, almost tucked right underneath my brow bone right here, and going straight towards the nose. This is something new I've been doing as well. Okay, and using the same brush, I'm going to dip into Unafraid right here. There is a little bit of a shimmer compared to the one above it, Unedited, but it doesn't bother me. I'm not sure. It's a little bit deeper, and I like it. It's very chocolatey. And with the brush kind of tilted, I'm going to just start stippling it instead of blending it. Right, almost straight up, but somewhat on an angle towards my brow bone. The end tail of my brow bone. Eyebrow, wow. And then just kind of brushing it towards like the inner part of my eye, but I'm not going very far. And whatever's left, just lightly kind of buffing it up and over. And it's just, I love this. I love this palette. It's so very simple, but it gives me clean glam looks that, like I said, you shouldn't ever cry over an eyeshadow palette. It's just eyeshadow, and if you can't get it to work, you can't get it to work. It's not everything is for everybody. So I did. I took it back. I kind of feel bad taking makeup back, but I cried over eyeshadow. I'm not a makeup artist or a professional or anything like that, but I shouldn't cry over eyeshadow. And it was the eyeshadow. I made sure that it wasn't like something extra in my life or something. It was the eyeshadow. And just kind of buffing the edges just to make sure. I always buff down as well, like into the lash line here. We'll kind of blend those together. But same brush, again, I'm obsessed with just using one brush for the looks. And this, because it's pinched, but yet fluffy and soft, and it gives the best looks. I'm going to go into unwind down here. Just lightly, and getting just pigment on the tip of the brush. And I'm going to pretty much keep this very, very close to the lash line, but just to give it a little bit something underneath. Making sure I kind of fill in the crinkles down here. This is a Sigma brush, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday about wanting more Sigma brushes, and this is why, because I can take this one brush and do one eye look, and I didn't need to dip into anything else. I love this. The only thing I won't use it for, because I have been using such dark colors, is I won't go in now with like for the the inner corner highlight. But I love this. I love this brush. And in case you were wondering, this is the E25. I really like it. So there is that. I'm gonna take a smaller fluffy brush here, and then I think we're gonna go with the matte right here. This is Undressed. This looks like it would be like my skin, but I think it's because it's got like a pearly shift to it. It is brightening. And I do really, really like this. I do take this pretty far into the inner corner. And then I also kind of take it up. If you can see where I've been going straight across almost into like the shadow of my nose here, kind of tuck it up into there, and I feel like this is brightening, lifting my eye. I've seen so many people do it like recently, and I wanted to try it because I do suffer from hooded eyes and whatnot, so this little kind of trick has been really helping me. Just brightens and awakens my tired eyes. I don't think I'm going to do lashes today, but these dark browns up here are absolutely beautiful for smudging into your lash line. Putting some lashes on. I love this. For lips, I have a new shade that I want to share. Is it my all-time favorite? I don't know, but I have been wearing it quite a bit. I do line it with my MAC Boldly Bare lip liner, so I'm going to do that really quick. Okay, the two lipsticks that I have been loving aside, it's upstairs, I don't want to go upstairs. The color L'Oreal Color Ray Shine in Glossy Font, that is one of my all-time favorites. It stays in my purse, it doesn't ever come out, and again, I don't want to go upstairs. But the two lipsticks that I really have been enjoying is both by Dose of Colors, Campfire and Truffle. This is a little mini. This guy is scraping the sides. Very, very neutral. It's very, very pretty. But I have been loving Campfire, and I'm going to share this one today just because it's a new shade to me. It's a little bold, it's a little out there, but I really, really do enjoy it. But this is the color Campfire. I have been loving this. I'm not one usually for brighter colors. I don't really, I don't know, but this is like the perfect orange terracotta kind of nude. I love this with a neutral eye. This also went on vacation with me, and so I know it might have a little bit of sentimental things, but I really do love this. Like I said, Truffle is the other one. I do have full size sitting behind me because I love it. This liquid formula is the only one I can actually tolerate on my lips. I think at all. As far as liquids. But I do want to share a gloss also. Dose of Colors. Dose of Colors just has a lot of good stuff. Don't ever be surprised to see it. But anyways, this is the Mickey Mouse collection. This is Moi. You can still get this on their website. But anyways, it smells so good. I can't even describe it. It smells good. But anyways, I just like to wipe this on my finger because I don't want to get the doe foot all kind of gross. And just kind of tap it on. And it just, it brings this even more to life. And I love this little combo right here. This has been used quite a bit. And usually if I do this, I don't have to put this in my purse because it's a liquid lip and I'm really just going to the store and coming home. So I don't typically have to ever reapply my lipstick. The Glossy Fawn, it does transfer quite a bit more than what this does. So that's why that one does stay in my purse. But I love this lip. I love this look. So let's zoom you out for some final thoughts. So I zoomed you out and then I didn't realize that we didn't talk setting spray. I love this setting spray. This is the Pixie Glow Mist. I already have a backup of this coming with my Ipsy because my Ipsy points, and I'm redeeming for one of these. So I'm super excited. I love this one. And lately, what I've been doing, because I have been powdering, and I've been taking the flat side of this and just pressing in the setting spray. I don't know if it does anything. It's kind of what I've been doing because I've been reaching for my fan. I want it to stay there. So I've really been loving that. And then I also have been loving the Pure Volume Vixen 4-in-1 mascara. A bag of mascaras and whatnots, and I had to throw a couple out because it was way past time. I'm usually on top of that. So I love this mascara right now. Okay, so this is the finished look. I'm having camera, technical issues, and it says that it's filming, but then it just turns off. My battery's full, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I have good footage for tomorrow. Hopefully this doesn't look too crazy. But final thoughts on my favorites. I have some new favorites. I think they're fantastic finds. And I love them. I love this. It's a new shade. I really enjoy. It doesn't match my shirt. Obviously, I didn't plan that very well, but I do really love this shade. The formula is not new. I love the formula. I love the glosses. It is a new gloss to my collection. It is a new lipstick collection. As far as everything else, I had some new things, like I said. They're fantastic. They're fantastic finds. Is there any new releases? No. The only thing new release, I think Found is semi-new. The Lorac Luxe creams are semi-new. This year, a couple months anyways. I've been going for a quick and easy glam, and these are my go-tos. This is what's making me happy. And like I said, you shouldn't cry over eyeshadows. It's just eyeshadows, just makeup. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Just use what does work for you. But I'm very curious, what did you find this past month that you love? Did anything change? Did anything switch up or anything like that? I want to know down in the comments. And if you have any hair idea videos, let me know down in the comments on what you want to see. My brain is going wild with ideas, but I also want to create what you want to see. So let me know down in the comments. I also mentioned I have short, fine hair. Shorter, finer hair for these hair forks. And my daughter has, her hair is down to her waist. And it's very thick. And she can even use these, and I'm pretty sure that's where they are, because she has a hard time with scrunchies and ponytail holders, even keeping a ponytail up, and she doesn't ever wear a bun because it's so thick and heavy that a bun it falls out, it doesn't look nice, and she loves these. So these stay in her hair. My 6-year-old loves them. They stay in her hair. So I like them. They work for longer hair too. So this is just kind of something cute for short hair. It's not a lot out there. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. This video is going to be so long. I'm sorry. But I love Get Ready With Me's. I love sharing just happy, positive thoughts, I guess. But start a conversation down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. And give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a ton. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.